5 seconds remaining.
All right. Let's go. Game 2. So this is regular, normal Captain's Mode Dota. No extra, features or anything like that. So just back to how it always is. So I'm expecting Medusa ban. That'll be my prediction.
Oh, Karen drafting?
Well, she might pass the captain, but if she's willing to give it a go, then...
It already got passed to her.
10 seconds remaining.
Nathan took it, I think, hadn't it?
I think if no one picks it, it does go to the top. But if they pass it
Yeah,
to
but
Cal, that's fair enough.
I saw it swap.
Anyone, you don't have to do the draft by yourself. Of course, you talk to your team, you deliberate,
Obviously,
you decide, but one person still kind of has to lead the discussion and eventually has to click the pick button. So I think the captain always has a little bit more control than the others. So, it's got Pasteroids. So unfortunately, the Karen's drafting debut.
Oh, and then past the Nat, which is probably. Oh, and now it's Wobber. Okay, they're having some indecision on the radio.
Yeah, it's a democracy. You pass it around. I told you Medusa was going to be banned, right? So Grimstroke, because veterans on the team, is it going to be? Yep. Okay, I'm doing so well. 2 for 2. Third one. Oh,
Snapfire. It's a.
I say Lion.
Veteran pick.
Yeah, but I'm saying Lion ban. I know Karen's on your team, but see how many of the things we can predict. So I'm 2 for 2 at the moment. We've got 14 bans and 10 picks. So I want to see how much I can get out of 24. I'm going to score myself. Going to do a drafting challenge for
I think if the bans, but like they have first pick, so I don't think they need to ban Lion.
No, will they first pick Lion again? They might do, unless there's another support they want instead.
I don't think Lion's ever going to be a problem.
I mean, it was first pick last game.
Yeah.
You've called Snapfire as the first ban, which you might be right. Earth Spirit. Okay, Earth Spirit.
Juju's only pos 4, basically.
Yeah.
And they've got Decate, so I'm guessing they're thinking maybe Juju will end up playing that instead.
That does make sense if Juju's not in mid because you've got Decate on your team. Decate doesn't only play mid.
Decate does play offlane though, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
I could definitely see them just running Juju mid and Decate offlane.
Yeah. I can see that too. Centaur. Okay, Centaur makes sense. Didn't predict that. First pick Lion again. I mean, it's Karen playing it. She might want to go something else. She's very good at Witch Doctor. I know that's her main support. What others does she play? Grimstroke, which is banned. Crystal Maiden she plays a lot, but I'm not sure how popular Crystal Maiden is at the moment. But I think
Wobber hero here, like. I mean, Karen and Wobber. It's going to be the supports coming out first, I think, from Radiant. They have two players with like very big support hero pools. Tusk, AA.
AA is a good hero right now, I think.
As is Shadow Demon, so I think a lot of Wobber's heroes are really good at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna predict Witch Doctor or Lion. No, I can't predict who it's cheating. Lion.
I'd like to see Warlock. Warlock's great.
Warlock's Ag Shard is incredible.
I don't know if Karen plays it though.
Warlock's Ag Shard is one of those overloaded abilities again. Ag was right. There you go. 3. Got 3 so far. Oh, aiming for 10 out of 24. Next one, Witch Doctor. Oh, Ogre Magi. Okay, Ogre Magi.
I always think Ogre's such an uninspired first pick.
Sand King? No. What goes with Ogre? Ogre you tend to pick... We see Ogre Medusa a lot in our in-houses, but I don't think that's going to happen. Ogre is an uninspired pick, but he's always been like a really meta hero in our in-houses. He's a massive win rate. OM was working on a very long time ago before he became too busy doing his real life.
Yeah.
Rubik wouldn't have predicted that. He was going to look at a way to read the database and to find out the win rates of heroes in in-houses and the pick rates. And I think Ogre, at least at the time he was looking at it, had one of the highest pick rates and win rates in our in-house. Like it was always picked or banned because we had some players who maybe weren't so good at Dota, and you just put them on Ogre, goes around bloodlusting everyone, and then it's just a free win for your core. So.
Well, I really don't see him much these days, I would say.
No.
In the in-houses even. But,
not sure who to predict for that one. I wouldn't have predicted Clockwork.
This is the Wobber hero. This is he really enjoys Clock.
I like Clock. I like Clock. Pos 4 Clock is good. Clockwork is my most played offlaner by quite a long way, but I've always played in Pos 3, and I really think that the reason I've been losing is because Clockwork doesn't scale that well. Like you can try to scale well in Clockwork 3, but You just can't. And there's a Clockwork 3 build I used to build you can't do anymore, is Necrobook. Because you just cogs them, just summon Necro creeps in their face. And that was amazing as a core Clockwork. It also meant that if you got an Invis hero, you could immediately see them for free. But you can't do that anymore. And that was my my favourite Clock build's gone, so...
That's kill threat for that Ogre as well, I think. So that lane becomes harder for... If Ogre can't just be unkillable, he can struggle in lane.
What cores are really good at the moment? Like, really good?
Medusa, I mean, Ollie, they've banned the Luna. It's the one that Ollie seems to love, but I don't, it's really not that good.
I don't think...
Lifestealer's good.
Lifestealer, yeah, Lifestealer. Lifestealer might be quite good here. Okay against Clockwork. They banned Jar again. Yeah,
Spectre's okay.
I would say Lifestealer as a ban here now. That'd be my prediction. If I can get a fourth one correct. Because a lot of these I'm really not predicting. Gyro ban, okay, Nat did very well on Gyro. He's had a lot of success in recent in-houses on that hero.
So he really likes that hero.
So,
Yes.
but Lifestealer's also had a lot of success recently, just in general. They finally put some of the old functionality back onto Lifestealer's Feast.
Yeah.
Emperor Assassin, okay, Juju's in the game, but then also his Decay. That means you've left Invoker open, which is one of his, main heroes. He's level 30 Invoker.
And you banned the counter, yeah.
Yes, you did ban one of the Invoker's strongest counters. So, I don't think Invoker comes out now. I'm predicting it the next pick for the Dire team. So now I would say an offlane is needed. Centaur's gone. Sand King is around. Tide Hunter. What else is a really good offlaner right now? Offlaners tend not to have really high win rates. Remember when Underlord had a really high win rate for a long time, but other than that, an offlane doesn't tend to dominate. There is one dominating at the moment, Broodmother. But
yeah, I don't think they'll run Brood with. Maybe they
why
could.
not? Brood is fine,
Maybe
but it's very early to pick Brood, and Brood it's not a last pick cheese that it used to be, but still one hero who can comfortably clear the spiders is recommended. So, but I think Brood's actually a bait now, because Brood's only an offlaner. So you pick Brood, you have the entire enemy team counter you, and then you go, I'm just a +3, guys. Okay.
True.
Mars,
yeah. I said Mars
makes sense, pretty standard hero. I feel like I'm worried about the Dire's team lack of damage. Lifestealer, okay, it was picked on the Radiant team instead of the Dire. I thought Dire could have gone Lifestealer.
Well, as soon as you see the Mars, you're like, all right, we're picking Lifestealer.
But
this hero is useless against Lifestealer. Lifestealer presses rage and eats him, and then he's dead.
And you just walk. You can't spear him. You can't bulwark him. You can walk through the arena. Yeah.
Yep. You cannot do anything to this hero. So I think that's if they were planning on picking Mars, they really should have banned the Lifestealer.
I was expecting Lifestealer ban over Gyro or Bristleback. So I'm thinking for Invoker still. But for Faceless Void
is possible. Void's been more and more popular in the pro scene.
And he's good against Lifestealer. He's always been the counter Lifestealer, because Lifestealer needs to sit there and fight and be magic immune. You just drop a chrono on his head, he can't do anything. He just sits there and gets bashed to death. So also you can chrono him in rage. He's in rage? Nope, doesn't matter. Throw the chrono on his head, annihilate him with your right click damage. Although Voids are playing very tanky these days, like Maelstrom is your damage item, but not upgraded to Mjolnir. Then Sanj and Yasha are then satanic.
I think if you're saying there was lack of damage and then they pick Void, that problem's gonna just extend.
Yeah, because like Rubik's got a nice bit of burst, Ogre's got a nice bit of burst, Mars has got a nice bit of burst. You don't have the constant chew through the entire enemy team kind of lineup. You've got
Void's damage feels like it takes forever to come online in this patch.
I feel like
it's really slow.
I feel like Void should not be seen as your primary damage dealer. Great ultimate, good consistent damage, but you need someone else who can benefit from the chrono. Like, oh, you've got Void as your core. By the way, you've got Jakira Macropire. Perfect.
Yeah.
That is not a hero I would have predicted.
Wow.
But okay. Lone Druid, statistically, not statistically, what's the word I'm looking for? Historically, is not good against Lifestealer, hard counter by Lifestealer, because Lifestealer hits the bear, gets about 10 million HP back. Because of the percentage steal, and you just follow the bear and you just hit the bear over and over and over with your Ghoul Frenzy.
Easy to kill the bear. Yeah,
very easy to kill a bear. Bear doesn't have massive armor. You can slow it down. Yes, he can fear you off it if he doesn't manage to catch the rage in it. But I just think Lone Druid is where does that go? Pos 2? Druid mid? Is that a decay? Lone Druid mid? I just feel like it's not good against Lifestealer.
The Ross pick, but
okay, we'll see. I mean, what do the Radiant one? They've got Clockwork, They can lock someone down. They've got a lot of lockdown with Lion as well. Lifestealer core. More. Okay.
Even more lockdown.
That's a lot of lockdown. Also, Slardar's minus armor. Rubik and Ogre don't have much armor to begin with, and neither does Mars. Minus armor so that Lifestealer can actually do some damage. I think that's good. Lifestealer has a lot of uptime, quite low damage. You amplify it with what's it called now? Corrosive Haze.
Yes.
And there you go. Lifestealer's going to hit you very, very hard.
You know what I would love to see from Radiant as this last pick? I think the Silencer would be a great pick for the Ollie Silencer mid.
From Radiant.
Yeah, it's something to pump. When you have 3 melee heroes like this, I think Silencer gets his most value when he's just got an absolute wall in front of him that you can't get through.
Yeah, I'd say it's quite... Like,
they don't have great ways
the
of
same.
staying on top of them.
The problem is that Lone Druid Bear, if that gets to you, you're ruined. But then they can kill the bear easily, amplify damage on it, Corrosive Haze. Lifestealer just smacks the bear.
Yeah,
you can trap the bear in cogs if you want to. Yeah, I actually...
Such an Ollie pick as well, and I just think...
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
It would round out their draft. They don't need stuns. A Silence, though, pretty good. Can stop the Lone... Can you stop the Lone Druid ulting?
Yes, you can. Yeah, it's a spell.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so you can you can cancel that, which I think would be pretty value if you're trying
you can burst Lone Druid, like Clockwork Engage with the hook shot, Global Silence, you just kill Lone Druid straight away. He's got Lone Druid walks around with 0 items most of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe boots if you're lucky in a stick. So yeah, it's an easy kill. Some more mid heroes been banned. Puck and Invoker, Lestrak and Death Prophet. So would they still think it might be Lone Druid POS 1? Which is interesting. So I think Lone Druid would do okay against Slardar in lane.
I think it'll be Lone Druid POS 1.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I did with the Ross. That's why I think it's more of a Ross hero, and that's why I would also lean towards that. It's not a Juju hero. Maybe Decay plays it. I don't know.
Did you put mid then? You're obviously worried about Lion and Clockwork, especially Lion, but can you still get away with quite a heavy mobility mid hero? Maybe like Ember Spirit?
Yeah, you could get away with that, but it would be a hard... Ember would be a really hard one.
You can get away with Meepo this game, I reckon.
Maybe even a Void Spirit.
I reckon we see Meepo. There's my prediction. It might be a horribly wrong prediction. I'm going for the Meepo. Yeah.
All in.
Yeah. All in on Meepo. I know Lion's got an AoE stun.
Give Ollie the Silencer, come on.
Yeah, but then Meepo even better. Then Meepo's even better.
Yeah, I know.
Go on. Silencer Meepo would be a great prediction. Oh, OD. Right, so still Meepo, because you can't do anything as OD against Meepo, because there's multiple of them. And OD has no AoE whatsoever. Come on, give me the Meepo. It's gonna be, if it's something boring, what will it be? It won't be Queen of Pain or Storm Spirit. I don't think Ember was my other prediction.
10 seconds remaining.
I think Void Spirit could work.
Void Spirit, I like Void Spirit.
But
he can easily get out of cogs. He's hard for Lifestealer to stay on. Slardar can't really stay on Void Spirit. OD.
If you get the Ags, you can silence the Lifestealer so you can't rage.
Yeah, Void Spirit's pretty good actually. Yeah. I still want to see Meepo though.
Yeah, I agree. I think Meepo would be the best.
Ah, it was.
Oh, they actually go for the quad.
Okay. Now
that's rough.
I was
Can she blink out of cogs, or is the battery assault? Is the battery assault going to keep her stuck?
I think Quap can get out, but Anti-Mage can't.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
Quap can get out. Anti-Mages is just long enough that you can't get out. But Quap can. I like Quap, obviously. It's my most played hero. I think everyone knows that here.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good against OD because OD tends to not go for any health regen. And ODs go, oh, I've got infinite mana. I'm not going to get Bottle. If you don't get Bottle on OD and you play against Quap, you ferry an endless amount of regen to you, like 1,000 gold's worth. At that point, you might as well have bought something else. That's why I tended to go Tranquil Boots OD. But now, with all the free runes, maybe tempted to go Bottle, but then you still don't need the mana.
But you could just get less points in the...
Maybe. Queen of Pain can easily go against Slardar, Lifestealer, and Clockwork. Can kill Lion pretty quickly, but Lion you've got to be careful for late game. I've had so many games against Slardar as Quap where I've been 24 kills. Then Slardar amplifies damage on me with, Corrosive Haze. The Lifestealer gets on me, or a core for like, what, half a second? And suddenly you're dead. You go, oh, I'm dead. How did that happen? I didn't build defensive enough. Got to be really careful on Quap, building defensive enough.
Yeah, and with the amount of stuns that they have, even the ones that PSBKB, you got Slardar Bash and Hookshot.
Yeah,
it's a scary place to stand.
But it's Decate. He knows what he's doing. He
does. If anyone would do it.
So I'm going to assume that he's going to build correctly. He's going to build safe, nice and defensive. I feel like some co-ops, especially if you're a good player, I suffer from this. When I, went up the ranks into Divine, I thought, I'm really good at co-op. I can go Witchblade and I can go MKB, Desolator. Who needs more than like one defensive item on co-op? Maybe Orchid, BKB, and then full right click. And then late game, you realize that, yeah, you can do quite a lot of right click damage on co-op, but you're also very, very fragile. So just got to be a little bit careful. But co-op is still a very, very good early game hero. And that means I'm expecting some nice kills. But, the mid hero he's playing against, it's Ollie on his OD. And you never count OD out. 7 base armor on this hero, going for the Meteor Hammer first item. Which means he will send in a Ring of Regen, which maybe is enough to survive co-op. I'll have to see. Maybe indeed. Prediction is up. 2,000 points gone straight to the Radiant. Juju has just seen the... Did he see it? I don't think he saw them.
I think the vision might have...
The vision is tiny. Remember, it's 800 vision unless you're playing a nighttime hero. But look, Radiant, they have plenty of vision. They got the rune up. Are they going to wrap round? I haven't seen them. I have now seen them. There goes the Astral Imprisonment. Astral Imprisonment level 1. The Crush goes absolutely nowhere nearby.
That was a long way offroads.
Yeah, a little bit. But Ross, he just uses his bear and his hero to quickly nab a few runes. So 2 of the runes from him. Very nice. I think the level 1 Astral, it used to be 1 second, which was nothing. Now it's up to 1.75. But, it's not long enough. And he thought he was on top of him, but he clearly wasn't. Level 1 Slithering Crush is also not what you usually want. You want to get 2 points bash the deep and sprint. But having Slithering Crush is also not too bad. It's kind of the only thing you have to spend mana on. So you might as well use it. How much damage does it do at level 180? Okay.
Does the bear get wrecked by the OD ult? Is that why they've picked that?
Because it only has
like a fixed... Oh, does it not?
No, it only hits heroes with int, but it doesn't have any int, so I don't...
But it's based on mana, not int.
Oh, it's on mana.
That's what I was saying, because it's 300 mana.
Yeah, but it used to be int. So what did it do to the bear?
I don't know.
I don't think it hits the bear, but if it does, surely it would just one-shot it, because you've got like 3k mana.
That's what I was saying. Maybe that was what I was thinking. Maybe that's why they did it, but I don't know the interaction.
Well, that would be amazing. The bear's on 3k HP and just gets killed instantly. You go, oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
10 times its mana pool.
Not sure about Ross on Lone Druid, but we'll see. Bit of brotherly rivalry in the top lane. I know you love it.
Yeah.
I like having brothers play. It's a shame my brother doesn't play Dota 2. I played a lot of games with him over the years, League of Legends and stuff.
Of course.
But and I play lots of single player or like co-op RPGs with him, but never Dota. Doi's taking quite a lot of damage here. Is he able to escape? Has to drop multiple tangos. He's absolutely fine. A lot of damage done to the bear already. The bear level 1 used to have nearly 2,000 HP. Now it's only at 1,100. But of course, it does get a little bit of heal whenever you right-click as the druid.
Max almost dying as well.
Where's that? Oh yeah, veteran, very low. Nice right-click from GG. We went for a Ring of Protection first, because he does want to get Soul Ring.
Thanks, guys.
That makes sense against the Life Stealer.
Yeah. I like people who start early Rings of Protection, because they know, wow, 2 extra armor actually can, make a massive difference. Like if you imagine a patch note where a hero gets 2 base armor, you think, whoa, that's a massive buff. But then you can just buy that for like under 200 gold.
Yeah.
And people don't. Ross already hit level 3, so he's got the next rank on the bear. Bear's health is now at 1,500, 30 base damage. Base attack time goes very low on the bear. The armor of the bear only goes up to 6.
Is it going to die here?
Oh my god, see the damage that it did? 300 gold. 300.
Oh, they might trade the kill for it. Oh, I think no root, no root. Okay. No root. If there was a root, then
no
maybe.
Oh, massive damage to Ross. Can we kill him? Ah, not quite. Is Karen playing? Yeah, Karen is playing. I think we might as well call that first blood, shall we? Roy's got first blood.
Yeah, Roy's got first blood, yeah.
300 gold.
That pretty much counts, right? Yeah, it feels like first blood.
300 gold is a lot of gold.
Oh, it's so good.
Right, how's Ollie doing mid? You know what he can do? He can imprison himself to dodge Spectral Dagger. I don't know if he's ever been doing that.
Haven't caught it, but...
It's an option.
Maybe. Should have that Ring of Health soon.
Ring of Health helps, 6.5 health.
Overall, he's definitely struggling a little.
Wow, Wobble is not taking a lot of damage. Also has a Ring of Protection. Nice on Clockwork, because Clockwork does not have a lot of armor. Actually goes to the battery assault, but then can't get anyone. Clockwork's biggest problem is he has an absolute terrible mana issue. Cogs is 80 mana. Battery assault's 100. He only has 1.5 int gain on a hero with 5 active spells that all cost a sizable amount of mana with him. A lot of damage to Ross. Is this a chance to kill him? We've got battery assault up soon, but Ross does get the root on his bear. And they will be able to back off.
You know what I didn't know until recently? When the bear dies, you take damage.
Yeah.
20% of his max health. And I actually saw in a pro game, someone died because their bear died.
I knew that was always a mechanic. It's been in there ever since the beginning of Lone Druid, but I think it's probably one that's quite forgotten about. I don't know how much it is. 20%, like you said.
20%.
Okay. It's a small amount. It's kind of just like say, oof,
I don't know,
my bear died.
A fifth of your HP is fairly,
a fifth.
fairly sizable.
It's kind of to remind you that, oh, you've let your bear die. I think Basham may be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, they go for the Hex onto Juju. No, Juju's in trouble here. No, he's okay.
No
problem with Soul Ring Rush on Mars? Don't have a lot of health regen on this hero. Only 3.7, 4.7 near the tower. It's just not a lot. Soul Ring costs a lot of health and gives no health regen anymore. That was a very strange change to Soul Ring, removing all health regen from the item.
Health regen from it, yeah. Because most heroes need it. Or Wobber might have gone too deep.
No, he's tanky. He's actually going to turn around and use the battery assault on Doid. That could be a kill, but Bash is not primed.
Doesn't want to commit.
Going for a stun, but the bear is not nearby. Nice root. It's just a lot of harass though. It allows Ross to get some free fun. But have you noticed how bad the last hitting is? Sorry to say this, guys. On every single hero in the game.
It's pretty bad.
24 is the most. We're 5 minutes 30, and there's half the team don't even have 20. That sets them up for what, about 40 last hits at 10 minutes, which you'd say is a bad lane.
Who does that benefit more?
That's a good point.
I think that benefits Radiant slightly more.
I feel like Lone Druid wants to have some farm in the early game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Then I feel like it's hard for the hero. He's going Orb of Corrosion, which yeah, it makes sense. Good for the bear. He's going for boots for his own hero as well, so he's slowing down his own items. And Queen of Pain is doing what she can to Ollie, but Ollie's not actually struggling that much. Quap might have a whole level advantage. That definitely counts for something. 18 denies on the Quap, but Ollie still has nearly the same number of last hits. So
which might be going down top.
Have a look. It's going to be first blood. We're 6 minutes in. 6 minutes in, we finally get first blood, and it's Roids getting a kill on Doid. Roids also managed to have the most last hits in the game. He's gone for his favourite items again, Power Treads.
They've got a bash prepped.
Yeah, that was a bit overlapped. Oh, we've got him in the cogs. No, you just hit him. One more bash. Massive bash. And there's another kill. No, it's not. Yes, there is. Wobber finds the right click. And now we have level 6 on Roids. Veteran is on -5 armor. -7 armor near the tower. And you're taking more than pure damage from every right click. And Bash's bonus damage is 150. You don't want to be hit by that. Yeah, stay away from that.
20% increased damage if he's not under his tower.
Trying, but he can't find it. That also means Juju's here alone. He's got to be careful, because if Nat gets onto him, that's going to be a kill. I like that Karen's got a lot of XP in this lane. I know usually you let your cores get as much XP as you can, but in some lane matchups, I like it when the support can get XP, and this is one of them that I'd say I like a lot. Because Lion, if you can get level 6 the second 10 minutes hits, you just instantly have a kill. Like, pretty much you go, oh, we have a kill in this lane, bam. Whereas if Lion is waiting to, what, 15 minutes to get first level 6, I'm not a fan of that.
The Caitlyn's in mid?
Yeah, it won't kill away. A lot of denies, though, again. 24 denies.
Yeah.
That's almost as many as the last hit.
Oppressive denying from...
Which means the level gap is over a level.
Huge.
Yeah, it's pretty significant. I mean, Ollie still managed to do okay on the farm. I haven't looked at the net worth yet. Ollie is a decent chunk behind. But, you know, it's not insurmountable.
Yeah.
We're early days here. 2 kills to the Radiant. Well, I'm going to call it 3 because of that kill on the bear. Might as well count as another kill. Ross has immediately started jungling. I mean, he's level 6 on Lone Druid. Pretty high level. So he's going to...
he can jungle.
He did go for 2 sets of boots as well. Which, you know, sets you back an extra 450 gold because you've got to commit that extra bit of gold. Oh, no, we're going on Veteran. But he's going to be okay. Nice use of telekinesis. Well casted.
Another TP though. Juju left alone again. Should probably try and make a move.
He's level 6, but Karen's level 5. Karen is nearly level 6. Stun mana drain? Yeah, there you go. Only rank 1 mana drain. Just try and go for the kill. Soul Ring. Is that enough damage? No, it's not, because Karen's just going to walk out. And oh no, there's enough damage because in comes Decay. Blinks in, Scream of Pain. There's a kill.
Top lane. Oh, Max walks out on one.
Oh, in comes the Rocket Flare. But Veteran shrugs it off. It is only a scratch.
Ollie's holding a skill point. Oh no, never mind. Just thinking about what he wants.
Already got the Meteor Hammer up. That's how you play OD.
Yep.
Naked Meteor Hammer. Because you pretty much just Astro Imprisonment Meteor Hammer. If you time it correctly, you can stun even a Quap, because Quap's cast point is like 0.4. I mean, it takes a bit of time. So
yeah,
there is
it's
a timing
not too hard
window.
to hit. It's not too hard to hit that one for Quap,
No.
I would say.
And if you land it, how much damage is that?
A lot.
We're doing over 1,000 magic damage, we are. That's a lot of magic damage, right?
Yeah, honestly, you should just use it on cooldown on the Quap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's the cooldown? 24.
Using it to try and
Last set.
guarantee some lost hits and stuff.
Yeah, okay. Last thing's fine. I'm just going to use
But I
Meteor
think
Hammer
if
on the small
you,
cap.
I mean, if you...
Oh,
Hammer
Ollie's
the
in trouble here.
yeah.
No, he's okay. He's okay.
That's just fine.
I kind of feel like he might go down soon.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dance. to be
Okay,
played.
we've now hit 10 minutes. It's a bit of a passive game. Net worths are incredibly low across the board, I must say. Like, compared to normal, there's no hero which is stand out, apart from Royds has done very well. He's going for Blink Dagger straight away. I'm a big fan of Blink Slardars. I don't like a Slardar in the POS 3 who goes like 6,000 random items like a Vlad's and an Armlet and a
Isn't
BKB.
that how Boxy plays it? Or just Liquid in general, like Quote's been doing that, I've seen.
What, no BKB?
Or
No,
just
no
going
blink.
super tanky items, no blink, yeah.
I just like Blink too much. I find anything else after that, I'm fine. Ollie's in trouble. Out comes the Scream of Pain. No mana! Overestimated the mana. Almost got the kill, though. Karen is here to deny Ollie if he needs to. Does he need to? Yes, he does. Ollie, one more tick? No, Ollie's actually fine. He Astro imprisoned himself to stop the tick. But then Veteran comes in, hits him with the bolt, so I wasn't paying too much attention on my camera right there. It's a shame there wasn't enough mana for the Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave is a very, very expensive spell. Now, Karen is level 6, so she is looking for a use of the finger. Wonder if you ever Finger of Death a bear that's about to die. For 300 gold. Not sure if that's ever worth it.
Only if it's like... probably not level 1.
Maybe. I think Doge is in trouble because there's a slippery fish running at him. Look at the damage that Royce is, I think, a little bit quick into the Slithering Crushes. But there you go. Another easy kill for him. I like the Blink Slardar, as I was saying, but I think my favourite build for offlane Slardar, if you don't need a pipe or Crimson Guard or anything like that, desperately, would be to get Aghanims. Because I think he's just so tanky with Aghanims. Like, it gives you a million health regen, a million armor, a million status resist. It's like an S and Y on steroids. Does it say how much it gives? 40% status resistance, 30 health regen, 10 armor. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of stats.
Max is stolen Astral and he's just trying to harass
he's trying to get killed. Yeah, got the hammer. Is it a bit of overkill for a 160-second cooldown? Doesn't matter. Ollie's after the kill.
Yeah, it's fine.
By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower
Now, Dai have the 3 net worth slots ahead of Ollie. Ollie's actually doing the least well because Queen of Pain, although she only managed to get 1 kill with the support of Veteran, definitely kept Ollie down. Yeah, exactly. You just going in, arena, spear. No, doesn't get the spear. Karen, she gets the stun off in time. Now we have the spear, but is that enough time left? Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Sonic Wave, gonna be the kill. Lots of TPs mid. Veteran has stolen Spike. Very nice spell. One more right click. And just found it. Nicked it right at the end. That is good for Decay. Queen of Pain needs an early start.
Oh, on top.
Thanks a lot.
Have a look.
No.
I think Royd's bit off more than he...
He bit
off more than he can chew. Speared. Tower taken down.
Oops.
I don't think you can underestimate True Form. It's 8 armor. 8 armor
Yeah.
almost completely negates Corrosive Haze. And how much HP does it give? 500.
A lot.
So,
Yeah.
and plus the tower armor is 2. So
I think what happened was he used all his stuns and then he can't interrupt the cast, right?
did Ross just start hitting his own bear? Okay, very odd.
I didn't see it.
Anyway, he just started hitting his own bear. Half HP. Because I don't know, because you can deny at any time from half. Oh, here we go. Wobber goes straight in. Battery assaults up. Oh, this is a lot of damage on Ross. Ross has lost the true form. He's under the tower. He goes down. Karen drops the finger. Guaranteed finger stack for Karen as well as a kill. Royce, the power of Blink Dagger. That's going to secure an easy kill. Ollie just goes in with a normal right click, not even charged up with his orb. Can they get Doige now? We need Corrosive Haze. Yes, we found it. Oh no, we've got Slithering Crush, and we've got the power of the we've got the Earth Spike. We've got the Meteor Hammer. There is no hope for Doige, and he goes down.
Great rotation. They see that the ult's ending, that they're getting too greedy, and Wobber just brilliant hook shot. Perfect tower defense.
And this is a much closer game for the early game. We're 14 minutes in, and it's 7-5. Really close. That's starting to do a lot of damage too. Just TP's out immediately, decides, no, that wasn't what I meant to do. Cancelled it. Oh no, he needs to get into a creep. Wobber's trapped on the outside. They've got the Staunton Lat. Can they kill him? Armlet toggle. Armlet toggle.
Oh.
Armlet toggle? No, can't armlet toggle again. There is a bit of a cooldown on the armlet toggle.
An unfortunate set of mistakes there from that. I think he let his rage run too long before TPing. I think the reason he cancelled the TP was because he realized that he would get stunned, that the rage would end first because it's still low level, so that he would just get stunned. So he cancelled the TP and tried to run instead.
This is pretty good for the Dire team because they immediately responded after dying with some of their own kills.
Yeah.
The highest level in the game by 2 levels is Decate on the Queen of Pain. Almost got Orchid already. Orchid about 15-16 minutes is decent timing for Quap, allows her to really gank some of those heroes. It's very good against Lifestealer, Orchid, because Lifestealer does have magic immunity, but you can't use it if you're silenced, not like BKB. So you silence Lifestealer, pretty much a free kill, he can't go anywhere. And Lone Druid starting to do pretty well.
You might want to rush Satanic.
Yeah,
it's a weird one. But,
I would think the same, just to dispel the Orchid.
Yeah.
Well, you've got Mask of Madness already. Ross has actually gone for Tranquil Boots on his main hero. That is 1,000 gold on the main hero, which does put you back a little bit. But Mask on the Bear. That's usually fine, Desolator is seen next, so you can go Maelstrom, you can go straight into Assault Cuirass, Basher. There's a lot of options for the Bear. Even BKB on the Bear can be an option. But the Bear is going to get buffed with a lot of attack speed from the Bloodlust, and that's been pretty good. Arena has been used. Looks like we found Roids as well. Nice save from Ollie. Holding him in place for a bit, but, I mean, do they have anything to follow up on him? Stunned by Doige, slowed as well. Oh, and Veteran yoinks it with the max rank Fade Bolt.
I'm really sure what Roids is doing there.
That's a nice spell to have stolen, by the way, for Rubik early game. Mana Drain.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's Fade Bolt, Drain. Fade Bolt, Drain. Fade Bolt, Drain.
There are good spells to steal this game, I think.
Yeah.
Imprisonment is good. Pretty much any Lion spells
spells are insane because they last about 6,000 years and Rubik cast them.
I guess the other ones aren't so great. Corrosive Haze would be a nice steal.
Yep. Lasts a bit longer when Rubik casts it, I think. So that's pretty good.
Yes, the debuff amp, isn't it?
I don't like these stupid sprays on the floor. I think they're so tacky. But anyway, here we go. We're going all in onto Ross, but he gets his ultimate time. Oh, he actually dies, gets bashed. Does not get the full true form cancellation off, but I just realised that Wobber can actually be stunned into his own cogs with the spear. That is actually quite unfortunate, because that means Juju has a guaranteed stun on Wobber anytime he wants it. So unless Wobber has the quick reactions.
But is it worth using your spear?
Oh, spear! Speared back! Into the river!
Lovely.
Nice Finger of Death. Finger of Death stolen by Vet, who didn't even see that. He actually gets the Finger of Death stack. So if he steals Finger of Death in the future, of course, the bonus damage from Arcane Supremacy gives it 732 magic damage. And does he have enough time to hold it? For some reason, we can't alt-click things anymore because they ruin casters for no reason. But I think he might have enough time to do another finger. No, I think he's just not got enough time. Juju's going to be okay. Nat could not find the kill on Juju.
Be careful because of the Quap coming in again, but no, this is fine.
Juju has gone Blink first item, so he's playing quite a squishy Mars, but he is 108. He has not died at all. That is incredible considering this game is so high impact. I mean, Queen of Pain is also 503. Level 14. Quap is doing exactly what Quap needs to do. Have a very aggressive early game. I've never seen Boots of Travel rush on Quap this early. You can go around the map so quickly by spamming Blink. But, you know, he's all about Boots of Travel.
Clearly a fan, yeah.
He's
that's going for the
fair enough.
S and Y. I think he's just saying, just try and make the silence as short as possible.
Yeah, takes 25% off. Not terrible.
Yeah.
So glad they removed Satanic status resist.
For the Infest.
This patch that was. Yeah, they're going in. They miss.
Oh, missed.
Oh, here we go. Anyway. There's the Orc as well. Do we have the stun though? Enough stun. A lot of stun to use, but just not enough. Speared in the clockwork. Although he didn't get put into the arena because of his cogs got in the way. It doesn't matter. He's still going to go down. And Nat, what is he doing? He's just trying to go onto Veteran. See, the Minor Salmon's doing a lot of damage, but he steals the Hex. Immediately throws it out onto Nat. And now we're chasing Roids, but Roids is fast. We get the spear, doesn't quite hit. And there was a cooldown on the Shadow Strike. So Roids will escape. Of course, he's in the river, has Essence Ring. Can't see any way he goes down now. So it was nice kill onto the Wobber at least. What is Wobber having like a disco in the back of his?
Oh, I think Roids may have... Oh, he's good.
Who have we asteroid here? Roids blinks out. Actually just blinks straight onto Ross, but Ross does get the True Form transformation in time. Can't be cancelled. Multicast go in and out comes the Sonic Wave. Veteran's still got Hex. Uses Hex onto Ollie. Needs to steal another spell. Hex of the 30-second cooldown. Steal from Karen. Karen does not have Finger of Death. And Ross will kill Ollie. Nice fight from the Dire.
Dire really taking nice fights at the moment.
It's pretty close in the net worth at the moment. But I think Dire now have the advantage because Ross is on top of the net worth, which is where he wants to be. He's getting a Desolator for his bear. He's not that far off it, actually.
Well, it looks like he might be building on his hero.
He's buying a lot of items for his own hero. He got a Tranquil Boot and a Windlace, and looks like the full magic wand almost.
I don't mind that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, do you see the power of Lone Druid? Once you've started True Form, nothing interrupts it. It's like 100 gold of the recipe. Might as well.
It's 150. It's extra stat and more charges. Double the charges.
You saw the benefit of True Form. Once you've started casting it, nothing cancels it. And then suddenly you've gone up 1,000 HP and 10 armor. He's also got a Philosopher's Stone on the Lone Druid, so he's going to be enjoying 80 GPM. But you know, it helps. What's the GPM button? Quite a lot of GPM. Aaron's still got Finger. Bear really suffers from Corrosive Haze though, that's the problem.
Yeah, honestly, having two neutrals... Being able to make use of an extra neutral is kind of insane.
That's pretty... Yeah, that was a big buff Lone Druid that no one really talked about. But it does mean you're quite greedy and you hog them. But, you know, it's fine. If you can do that, you're going to start...
Well, this could be scary. Roids is carrying the Lifestealer, but...
Veteran's going to go straight down. Does he get the 4-staff off in time? No, he just immediately gets collapsed. Slow onto Roids. They can go on that. That's used the rage. Just go. Go. No, it doesn't want to go. Okay, never mind. They let them go.
I'm very surprised the Dire didn't play that. They saw it all under the ward. They have that ward there. I'm very surprised they didn't just play more aggressively and, you know, kind of dangle their Rubik and re-engage off the back of the...
Yeah, I was thinking as well. You've got the Orchid on the Queen of Pain.
Exactly. They've shown that they can take fights, and they were all nearby enough, and they saw it under vision, so I'm just a bit confused as to why they didn't feel the need to play aggressive, but here we go. Go farm up. The Desolator is ready. And now he's going for the AC.
And now you've got the multicast on the Bloodlust.
Yeah, that's
Bloodlust
nice.
is so good. The bear is legit moving at haste move speed the whole time now. Doesn't even need to activate phase boots. Look, Ross is using phase boots on it. It's got 550 move speed. Why is it so fast? I guess it's
insane.
He bought it a Windlace, of course he did, because that's Ross seems to be obsessed with that item. He's got the 25 talents.
Both his hero and the bear have a Windlace and boots.
He loves Windlace, man.
I think it was maybe not necessary.
Okay, now the bears. So when the bear has Bloodlust, it has haste move speed permanently. That's like a Lycan running at you. That is so scary. That is not what you want to play against. Okay, fair enough. It's still all to play for. The Radiant are, you know, holding their own. They're pretty much the same on net worth. So yeah, you know, everything's possible. Karen's got quite a lot of gold for a support actually. Already got the Blink Dagger up and a bit of the Glimmer Cape. Richest support at the moment. Doige is the poorest, but all Doige needs to do is run around and spam Bloodlust on his team.
Yep.
Especially this Queen of Pain too. Like, don't just give it on there. There you go.
100%.
17, level 17 co-op is pretty strong. She went for the 11 strength talent. Okay, 10% cooldown reduction. So not going to play the right-click co-op, but actually going for Aghanim Scepter. Aghanim Scepter adds a really pitiful amount of damage to the ult.
But it's for Lifestealer. It's consistent. Like every single fight, you can make sure that you're slamming.
It's the cooldown.
700 pure damage on a Lifestealer.
The cooldown goes from 2 minutes to 40 seconds. It does add 120 damage now, a bit more than it used to. You've got the Orchid overblinked a little bit, and the Spear missed, so a little bit of a fail, but they still managed to get the kill anyway. 2 fluffed spells. That's the Aghanim now up on Quap. Now, with the 10% cooldown reduction talent, that means you have a 36-second cooldown ult. And your ult does deal more damage. She's also heading up to level 18. So that would be a 680 pure damage nuke in a massive AoE on a 36-second cooldown. I think that's pretty strong. The Boots of Travel got obviously cancelled at some point. And we're chasing. We've got the slow onto Karen. Karen does turn around with the stun, does get the stun. Oh, and the Hex as well. Beautiful play by Karen, but unfortunately she's still going to go down. Robert is chasing Veteran, however. Is that chance for Radiant to get a kill? No, Veteran is fine.
Do you take the lifesteal or the AoE Shadow Strike on the level
Always
20
AoE. I've never ever taken the spell lifesteal ever. They keep buffing it. 20% is a lot.
It's a huge amount.
It is, but AoE Shadow Strike is ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. It casts on everything. You can use it to clear waves. It's it's such a strong slow as well. It's a 65% slow. I know it tapers off, and the slow I think gets a bit less significant per second, per 3 seconds, but it's still so good.
Stop jungling, let's push.
I mean, maybe spell lifesteal is actually a sleeper OP talent, and 30% is more than we are considering. It's more than Eternal Shroud gives, but
yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, when you hit level 27. No, 29 it is. You'll be happy with it.
I love choosing between 2 really good talents.
Yeah, I forgot. The Fear on Scream of Pain was good. Clearly that was too overpowered and went down.
Yes.
But then there was 200 pure damage on Sonic Wave. I like that more than minus 2 second blink cooldown.
Yeah.
She's got the arcane blink up. Are we going to do some damage to Juju? Juju's going to take a bit of damage. They're going to drop the hammer as quick as he can. Ollie, that's a lot of kills, but Ollie's just being killed. Massive Finger of Death comes. Juju's already dead. Now we've also got to kill Ollie, though. Pretty big. The fight is raging on all over the place. Karen's being chased down by this bear. Bear's going to get a kill. No, it's not. Nat found a kill on Veteran. So it's basically Cause trying to kill supports. And they almost achieved again. Yes, they did. Doidge has gone down. But I think Royd's maybe perma-rooted. But Ross, I think, might be the only person alive. Hex by Karen. No, here comes the Sonic Wave. There's going to be 1 kill. Wobber's going to be next. Yeah, I can't see anywhere.
Fear saving Ross.
And Ross is fine. Oh my god, Ross, no, what are you doing? I think Ross just got himself killed for no reason. He's pretty fast.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah,
yes, he
did.
did. Okay, and I think maybe Quap died too. No, Quap's fine.
Not enough stun
no?
follow-up.
Is she? Oh no, Orchid on the lion. Blink away.
Smart Orchid.
Karen's got blink. Oh no, Quap's dead. Quap's dead. Blink into the head. No, the wrong way.
The Jukes.
Wrong
no
way.
Vision.
I guess it was a guess anyway.
It was a guess. It was one way or the other.
Okay, but that fight actually turned out pretty good for the Radiant.
Yeah, 100%.
Ross dying was... It just didn't need to happen.
yeah.
He missed micros. Really poor micro.
The epitome of exclamation mark Ross.
Yeah, he just kind of was too busy looking at the
But that's
bear.
the one for the game. He gives one for the game, and then
Yeah.
the
game takes
own
from
the
him.
rest. Yeah.
Ollie's going for BKB. I would like to see some BKBs coming up. Satanic is going up for that, but he actually went for a basher first. So went for the lockdown.
I like that. I like that.
Pop's going for BKB too. Fan of that. Juju's gone for BKB. Slardar's already got BKB. So the next fight is going to be absolutely full of BKBs, which is going to change the impact a lot of the supports. The supports are going to have to be really careful to not just get one shot. What happened with Quap Boots of Travel? I just abandoned the idea and thought early Ags instead, and I like that. I just feel like
Agreed.
Bots Quap is something you save for late game, not something you rush, because you can...
with Bloodlust as well, she's moving around the map plenty fast enough.
Yeah, I mean, Quap is a slow hero, but if you spam Blink on cooldown, you can traverse them up so fast anyway that it doesn't really matter. It looks like Ross bought a Quelling Blade. What? I don't know.
I think it's pretty common. I think you start with it on the bear and you can just move it to your hero.
Oh, right. That's what happened. That's what happened. He put it from the bear, and he's like, might as well give it to my hero.
Yeah. It's
Going for Assault Cuirass. Actually nearly got it.
pretty much has it, yeah. It does have it now.
Oh, Orb Destruction's nice. Orb Destruction on Quap. I think Quap wants the Enchanted Quiver. Ceremonial Robe. Was the Enchanted Quiver on that team? Or maybe I picked the wrong team. Ceremonial Robe's good for Quap. She needs the mana pool. 550 mana to cast Sonic Wave is pretty insane.
Yeah, that's... Robe is really huge amount of mana. Goes undervalued, I think.
Looks like Juju tried to go in. They haven't ruined the Radiance engage. Juju, though, he just pops the BKB. An immediate blink out from Karen, but we speared Nat. Nat somehow gets pushed through it. Scream of Pain pushes that out of the arena. That is not what they wanted. And that is unfortunate. Juju's BKB is ended, and that is going to be a kill. The anti-synergy, which they weren't prepared for. But the bear is just chopping them up. Royce has to stop in to save him. But damage is still going pretty high from the Queen of Pain. They are going to get a kill onto Roids. Looks like the Dire didn't do so badly from that fight after all. Wobbler is just hiding. Gets stunned. Veteran stolen the max rank Earth Spike. It's a very long stun as well. And now Roids, or Ross, trying to move in. He's lost the Corrosive Haze now, and he will get the kill.
Captured himself? But he gets out, okay. Yeah, I thought he'd got himself killed there.
But level 15 on Ollie, when there's a level 20 Quap and a level 20 Lone Druid, I mean, what talents do you get at level 20? Just have a quick look. On Lone Druid, you get 0 Entangle cooldown. I don't know what the cooldown is usually. I'm guessing about 3 seconds or something. So 0 Entangle cooldown. And on the Queen of Pain, you get the Shadow Strike or Spell Lifesteal. That is very annoying to deal with. Not actually leveled either yet. Maybe gone for a... Not gone for a stat, surely.
It's a nice buyback from Wobber to secure the Roche.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That helps. You do have the Ag Shard. Was that Ag Shard in GG? No, I mistook that. Do you have any Ag Shards yet?
Slardar.
Slardar's does. Slithering Crush applies Corrosive Haze and a bigger radius. That's actually
Makes
good.
It big, yeah.
If you've
the radius
Blink,
increases newer, and it's really nice.
If you've rushed Blink, then that makes sense. Just blink in. You don't even have to spend the time to cast Corrosive Haze. You just instantly get it off. Clockwork's one is pretty good, but he wants to get Ags first, which is understandable. I think Lifesteal's one is massively underrated, but maybe I'm overrating it. I'm happy to accept that. I think having open wounds
good
is
against certain things and bad against
like you cast
others.
it on Lone
Depends if you
Druid.
need it.
I think you cast it on Lone
Yeah, I think it's
Druid.
good against Lone Druid though. I think you're right.
BKB popped in, but he did the wrong order. You don't stun and then jump in. Absolutely didn't work out as intended.
Oh,
That's
no.
BKB used.
Was that under Arcane Rune? No, it was afterwards as well.
No.
Oh no, that's really
that's but the Radiant
unfortunate.
or the Dire rather, they are ready to go in. Simply too base. These voice lines are so dumb now. But I guess, you know, Valve need to make some money somehow, so.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, the bear is hitting pretty hard. Do you know what it's got? It's got Assault, Curious, and an Orb of Destruction, but it is taking quite a lot of damage. It's been stunned by Roids, but Juju gets in an absolutely massive ult. We're going to do some damage to Slardar. Are we going to kill him? Yes, we are, but the hammer is dropped, and already that's a kill on Juju. Teamfight is absolutely hectic. We're trying to kill Ross. I think Ross might die. Where's Ross gone?
Went down.
Ross is running. The bear's gone. Sorry, the bear's gone, but Ross is still alive. But this is good for the Radiant. Stun doesn't quite connect on the Queen of Pain. I think Queen of Pain is just going to run away. And now Ross is going to be the next casualty. There's no way he's escaping this. They dropped the Queen of Pain ult because why wouldn't you? But you need to be careful. Blinks away in the other direction. Didn't work out for the Dire. Surprised about that. Veteran does pop the Ghost Scepter. Doesn't manage to force-staff himself out in time. Now they're waiting for the free kill. Done from Karen. With the
wow, surprisingly good team fight despite the Slardar kind of getting wrecked because he didn't have his BKB. The rest of them say don't care.
Yeah, that was. I think they just dived too far. One thing to remember is the Juji went in, right? Dropped the ult. One thing you've got to remember about the tower is tier 2 tower. First of all, it hits quite hard. 172 damage is like having another hero there. It also gives a very, very strong aura. I think it's something like 5 armor on the tier 2 tower. Or 3 armor, 5 health regen. It's, you know, you're always at a disadvantage fighting under a tower by quite a lot. But now I think Ollie's got himself killed, though the Radiant, they're coming in hot, and they realize they have to run. Is that a kill on Doige? Might be. You've got Lifestealer inside him. He does come out. Nice 4-staff. Good ult from the Queen of Pain. That drops the Rage. It's not quite going to be enough. I think Juju might have got himself killed. Nevermind turns around with a massive crit to the face. I was really surprised the God's Rebuke was enough to kill Ollie. Ollie even was in BKB. And Juju said no, don't care.
At the moment.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Held off the Roche. It looked like Nathan wanted to Roche and Matt wanted to Roche. And team said we're hitting mid and ended up.
Veteran has the best spell. He loves this Earth Spike. I mean, it's doing over 300 damage, but the stun with rank 2 spell steal, it's a lot. 20% debuff amp, it's like a 3-second stun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot for an AoE stun like that.
Yeah.
Against melee cores, it's very nice.
It is.
And it has you love cast range with this ability.
Yes. How much cast range do you
get? And Arcane Supremacy.
250.
So it's like,
well,
it goes further than Lion's, for sure, even with all the Lion talents and stuff.
I like that they've really focused on Rubik being all about stealing spells and using them better. Because for a long time, Rubik was just have the enemy team spells. That was it. Yeah, but now it's have it and better. Oh, Wobber's gone in with the Lifestealer. Good combo. Do we have the means to kill Lone Druid? He does actually get his ult off in time. Roids is trying to put on some pain onto the Queen of Pain. The fight's going all over the place. Are they going to be able to kill Ross? I don't think so, because obviously as the bear hits, it heals up the main hero. But out comes a nice stun. We've got 2 fights happening at the same time. Roids is already dead, but has brought back. Look at Nat, though. Nat doesn't care. He pops the Satanic and has so much healing. Satanic is now gone. He's pretty much being kited to death. He gets silenced, drops Rage, doing a lot of healing. In fact, they can't kill him. Yes, they finally bring him down. And Karen, unfortunately, trying to save the core, but it did not work. This is time, a solid fight from the Dire. And remember, there also was a buyback on Roids, and he wasn't able to get back into the fight in time. Oh, the lift. Did you see the range of that lift and the follow-up stun? Fantastic play from Veteran. Absolutely outstanding. Ollie has to pop the BKB, and then goes invis, and they have no detection. So actually, he does get out.
Wow. Okay, nice
yeah, it's a BKB duration down. And also, Ross is just enjoying himself free Roche, which is going to be nice. Another benefit from Lone Druid is if Lone Druid dies but the bear is alive, I think the bear just gets to keep fighting.
I don't know Lone Druid well enough to comment on that. He has his lads on the main hero.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's buying more stuff for his main hero. I think he gets lonely.
I think it's just aura for the bear.
It is, but
it's pretty good.
I mean,
I think you can replace the Windlace before you can...
Maybe. I mean, Vlad's is a 100% aura, so it doesn't matter who you put it on. I mean, I guess it does buff the bear. It's...
I like it. It gives the Quap likes a right click, the Mars likes his right clicks.
Yeah, a bit.
Oh, Roids.
Does he get out? He does. 1 or 2 right clicks.
That would have been costly with the buyback being used, but no.
Oh, Ollie does get the blink. TP out. Bear Fear? No, Bear Fear used. That's 2 Radiant heroes who are split pushing, who both managed to TP out. There's a big cross drawn on the map by Decay. Not sure what that's indicating, but obviously a little bit annoyed, should we say.
Frustrated by the split, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's nice from the Radiant to do that, to make sure their lifesteal's up for the fight.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Halberd on the Mars. That's good. It's going to be annoying.
Yeah, Halberd's a good item. Look how fast Ross is moving. He's even bullwhipping himself on this hero. It's ridiculous. He needs to get some more Bloodlust. When Lone Druid gets... Not Lone Druid. Ogre Magi gets level 20. That's another 30 attack speed for free coming up from the Bloodlust. And another mid-tower dead. We still haven't taken a Rax yet. 35 minutes in. You'd think we'd be heading towards some barracks at some point.
Top TP's in top. She's quite alone. They could go for this kill.
She's got BKB though.
They should go for this kill.
Oh, Corrosive Haze. But now she can get the BKB off in time. Which she will. I think that was a massive mistake. She should have just blinked in and gone for it.
Yeah.
And now Royds is going to have to TP out.
That's okay.
Is it?
Although sure Ollie is dead,
yeah.
so...
Ollie has BKB too. Just going to man-fight Ross, then realises, wait, I'm man-fighting someone with the Aegis, and the entire enemy team are on me, and he's just going to go down. He does have buyback, but if he has to drop that as well, that's going to be another 1,500 gold gone from him. Or 1,100.
Yeah, I felt like a lack of understanding of the OD Imprison there, and like the engage that they wanted to go with.
Yeah, when as soon as I saw the imprisonment, I thought, well,
imprisonment is like,
fine
well, now he's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they just lead. They have to lead with the crush.
Yeah. Exactly. And that has TP'd back, but Royds hasn't. The glyph has been used, but that tower is 1 hit from death. We've engaged, we've loaded the life stealer.
Oh, they've spotted Royds coming behind. He might just die. Yeah,
I don't think he's going to kill the Queen of Pain. BKB's on cooldown as well, so
yeah.
Drop the full ult from Queen of Pain. Is that enough damage? Yeah. Veteran comes in with the Fade Bolt. Level 25 now on the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, the Kate's really showing his skills this game.
I'd like to see, before he goes Sanj and Kai, I would like to see the Shard. I think Queen of Pain Shard is incredible.
It's not that good.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's 175 damage now and 1.75 second silence. I just think it adds a lot of damage, but...
I mean, it makes a cool noise.
Cool sound, yeah. Cool sound is important. The Lincolns, there you go. It's the spell block. And now that they've seen the spell block talent, oh, they're still going in on the Queen of Pain, but Queen of Pain's BKB is still up. Is it enough? No, gets stunned and stunned again. Silence now. Queen of Pain gets out. The hammer is dropped. There's a lot of damage, but still not quite enough. All of Dire Heroes on about 1 HP. Ruth Ross going to get the ult off in time. God. Yes, he does. The arena is dropped. This is amazing fighting from the Dire. They're all been on about 1 HP, but none of them died. Buyback has to come out from that. He runs straight back in and goes on to Ross. Another kill. More buybacks being dropped, but 3 heroes without buybacks at all. Nat just can't kill anyone. He's trying his hardest. He's hitting everything, but they are way too tanky. Ross has 34 armor. Duty tries to get the spear. Nice spear onto Ollie. Actually gets the spear onto Nat. Do we have the follow-up telekinesis? Absolutely perfectly overlap tag
Another
into
one?
veteran.
Wow.
Another rampage.
Rainbow Warrior.
2 rampages and 2 in-houses. Incredible. And that's going to
Oh,
be...
that fight's so close. If the Slardar was up, you think maybe they win that.
that really is
two
a
heroes
shame.
getting out on 1 HP, but slow start, but we got the game we wanted in the end, I think.
We did. It was a very close game, but excellent team fighting from the Dire at the end, especially that last fight. So well executed. And Lone Druid, you know, I doubted it. I definitely doubted it when it was Ross playing it, but he managed to farm. He did very well in the end, and his itemization I thought was quite smart. Smarter than I realized, because he made his own hero not that easy to kill. And therefore, every time they tried to burst him, he just survived. And Kate, he knew what he was doing with Queen of Pain. I mean, look at him. 10, 0, 16. Hero damage, comfortably the highest. But Ross not too far behind. And Ross with 25k net worth, you know, quite comfortably ahead. From the 20-minute mark, you know, he was never contested. So, you know, Radiant, they really tried. It's a shame. I'm sorry, Karen, for another loss. I know I'm sure you probably wanted to win at least one. But, you know, well-deserved by the Dire. So just to finish off today's in-house, what would be your, or who would be your MVP?
Hard to take it away from Decay here. I love the itemization, played the lane well. I mean, those denies, just shut Ollie down.
That's true. Really big denying. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I think he played the best consistently through every period of the game. So
yeah, Queen of Pain, clearly one of his strong heroes. And you know, it's almost a shame that we have this MVP system, because I like to reward a standout player, but I felt like the Dire team did play amazingly as well. A few mistakes though.
Yeah.
Like they all made a couple of mistakes, whereas I think Decay made the least, or maybe none.
yeah, that's
even.
what I would say.
So I think he gets that. So